explanation of symbols on worksheets are as follows. Use coloring crayons to color the picture. Use your finger to follow the track or line or show the correct picture. Use a coloring crayon to draw a line or write a number or sound. Look at the picture and say the number or sound out loud. Use a scissors to cut on the dotted line. Look at the picture. Use these symbols for the lesson of the day, which will be allocated at the top right side of each page. For example, Lesson 1, Prepositions and Directions. Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa, and I have my friend here today. Let us say hi to everyone at home. Our theme this week is My School, and our first lesson is Prepositions and Directions. But before we begin, let's sanitize our hands, everyone. We open up our bottle, take a little squirt, spray, well done, inside, in between, round and round, well done, and just over. Good job. And remember, you must keep your social distancing. So let's check if we are far enough from each other. Good job. Now we can begin. Let us now turn the page for our first exercise. Turn your page. Here, the page is saying, color the children holding the block in front of them. So we are going to stand up. Stand up. Okay. And you are going to get anything you want, a box, a pencil, anything you can put in front of you. So we're going to start by putting the box in front of us. Well done. And place the box behind you. Okay. And then front of us. Very good. And behind you. Well done. So this exercise will help you color that page. We are now going to show you how to remember your left hand. So put your item down, face the wall. Yes. And I want you to lift up this hand. Very good. You are going to use anything you can tie on this hand. Up. Yes. I hope you're also following at home. Now this hand becomes your left hand. Let's do the left hand wave. Well done. So I'd like you now to sit down and turn your page to the next exercise. You are now going to use, that's the correct page? Yes. You are now going to use your left hand. Wave your left hand again. Very good. And you're going to trace your left hand. I am going to do it on the board, and my friend is also going to do it on his paper. You should also do it on your paper. You are going to start with your thumb. So you place your left hand down on your paper, and you will start from your thumb. Are we ready? Let's go. We go round and down, deep into the corners. Make sure your fingers are spaced out. Round and down. Up and round, deep into the corners, up and round, deep, up and round. And that is your left hand. Well done! That looks very nice. And I'm sure yours at home looks very nice as well. Now we're going to do our right hand. So let us wave our right hand. Well done. And just like the left hand, we are going to start with our thumb. I'm going to take a different color chalk, and I want you to place your right hand on your paper. And you're going to start from your thumb. And let's go. Round and down, deep into the corners. Don't forget to space out your fingers. Down, deep into the corners, up, round, deep into the corners. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Teacher's also not perfect as well. Round and down. And this becomes our right hand. Now that we have traced our left hand and our right hand, let's do something a little bit different. Please turn your page to the next exercise. On this page, we are going to identify different items on the left and the right. I want you to please identify the item on the left of the ice cream. Very good. I hope you're following at home as well. Now, I want you to identify the item on the right of the grapes. Grapes, yummy. Well done. And now, I'd like you to identify the item on the right of the soccer ball. Yes, well done. Good job. If you did this at home and you got everything correct, well done as well. Let's try and do our directions with a different exercise. Please turn your page. On your page, you have a boy and a girl standing on lines. I would like you to trace starting from the left to the right of these lines. So you begin from the left side and you move across to the right. Don't worry if it is not a straight line. You can also try on the other side where the girl is standing. You start from the dot and you move from the left going to the right. The rest you can do by yourselves at home. Thank you so much, everybody. This is the end of our lesson. But before we go, we would like to remind you to practice social distancing. How do we do that? You check how far you are from the next person by putting your hands out and in front of you. Before we go, we have a special message from our special friend, Zoshi.
Hi everyone, I'm Joshi. And make sure to always make a helicopter circle, stretching your arms out and spinning around like me. And make sure you're not touching anyone while doing this. Goodbye!
There's no price like the ShopRite price, which means you'll get low prices on everything you need. Like 750 grams Ricoffee Instant Coffee, only $79.99. And 750 grams of Ellis Brown Creamer, just $34.99. The ShopRite price, the price you can trust, always.
Win free airtime with hashtag #LearnOn1. Share your comments on the lessons. WhatsApp your feedback, name and town to 081 200 6659. Hashtag #LearnOn1. Invite learning in.
Explanation of symbols on worksheets are as follows. Use coloring crayons to color the picture. Use your finger to follow the track or line or show the correct picture. Use a coloring crayon to draw a line or write a number or sound. Look at the picture and say the number or sound out loud. Use a scissors to cut on the dotted line. Look at the picture. Use these symbols for the lesson of the day, which will be allocated at the top right side of each page. For example, Lesson 1, Prepositions and Directions. Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and I have my friend today. Let's say hi to everyone at home. Our topic this week is my school. Now for our first lesson, we did prepositions and direction. We learned how in front looks like and behind. We also learned the difference between our left hand and our right hand. Today's topic is visual discrimination, and that is lesson 2. But before we start, we must sanitize our hands. So let us take our sanitizer and put a little bit in. Yes, well done. And we start inside, in between, round and on our wrists. Good job. Now we have to also remember social distancing. And how we practice good social distancing is to check if we are touching the next person. So we spread our arms out beside us and in front of us. Now we know we are ready. Let us turn to page 8 for our first exercise. You can see on the page that there are pictures of houses and flowers. But for our house, the first one has a chimney, 2 windows, and a door. Our second house is missing something. It has a chimney, a window, a door, but it is missing a window. So it is our job to draw the window. I'd like you on your paper to draw the missing window. You can start with a big square and then you can make smaller squares in the middle. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Very good. Now I'm sure you can see what is missing on the other houses, and I'd like you to do that by yourselves. Now I'm going to ask my friend to help me with the flower. Come and help me. Stand up, please. You can see that there is a flower here, and it's beautiful. Who loves flowers? I do too. But our second flower is missing something. So I'd like you to please draw the missing part of the flower. Well done. Good job. If you did that as well at home, well done. And the rest of the exercise, please do by yourselves. I hope your houses look pretty and your flowers look beautiful. Let us try a different exercise on the next page. Here we have pictures of a ball, a pencil, an apple, and a rectangle. My friend is going to help me to see which one is the bigger one. Which one is the bigger ball? Can you point? Well done. And which one is the bigger pencil? Very good. Which one is the bigger apple? Yes. And which one is the bigger rectangle? Wonderful. So you are going to color the bigger one between the two items. For the ball, let's color the bigger ball. You can do this at home with different colors. It doesn't have to be one color. You can have many colors and make a rainbow. For now, we are going to leave it here, and the rest you will do at home. Let us do the next exercise on the next page. Here we have a school, and it is very beautiful. You can see that it has a clock, and it has a flag and many windows. We want you to try and draw the school. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I want you to start at the dot, and you're going to move from left to right. My friend is going to show you how. She's going to move from left to right. Very good. Now we would like you to continue by yourselves at home. This marks the end of our lesson today. I hope you had fun. I know that we did. Now, before we go, we have a special message from Zashi. Yay!
Hi everyone, I'm Joshi. And make sure to always make a helicopter circle, stretching your arms out and spinning around like me. And make sure you're not touching anyone while doing this. Goodbye!
Win free airtime with One Africa TV. Share your comments on the channel. SMS your feedback, name and town to 555. One Africa TV. It just gets better.
Omba Arts Trust is not just an organization for me. I think of it in the form of a person, a mother and a friend I have walked and grew with. A friend whom I've traveled many remote and dusty roads. A sister who provided so much needed support during times of fear and uncertainty.
Gyo tuti kem tan ha ka kwa ja khobra kho kai ni tem ka ti te kai na tem ka kho ka to te ka ti khuri chi si te ka kho o ka to am ka ma ti ka kho ka kwa ja ko khas ken sa to go ku nu as ken sa drum ku ka ka ku dan tem ka kho ka ti si ku a dan khabati ka ku she ka de Kamang ake kumta akwa ka kama ka khata ni umwa ka ka harasiko am ka son ka ke ka shen ku ya oma ka kausi ni an here an here te gero o ako ogo musa ka ruata na ka ruata ko ku amta akan kete ka kwase ka kwase to ku do ka ka tani duchi sake
aku itu buka kana burka kana kumka
There is a saying in Damara for people such as Omba, which is which simply means someone who will, with love, exchange your lean piece of meat with their fat one. It might sound simple when translated, but when used towards a loved and appreciated person, it gives such honor. It describes a person who will do everything to make sure you are taken care of. Besides, we all know how the Damaras love their meat.
Ja, Sitsi Maria. Good. Jy moet 'n bietjie meer reg wees, né? Soos die boere hulle mielies plant. Ja.
I have seen Omba grow and turn into a light of hope for Namibians all over Namibia. I have seen women and men grow as individuals, becoming respected members of their communities, but also valuable providers of their families. I have seen people with no hope in their eyes light up when they see Omba arrive to fulfill a promise which was made and which they did not believe will be kept. I have seen women dance and sing for hours until the dust from their feet covers us all because the old friend has arrived. I've seen women standing up in front of a large number of people and express their hopes and dreams. I've seen people who have never left their village travel hours and hours to other countries and share their culture and experiences. I have seen children grow and become young women and men before my very eyes. Omba has been the sister holding hands throughout it all. Omba has built valuable and strong relationship with communities, empowering both women and men, but the impact on women can be seen and felt most sincerely. The work with the women has such a ripple effect all over the whole village, most especially the young. Omba has taught them to fish. As times grow tougher and much more difficult, money becomes scarce. Environment around us changes and nothing will ever be the same again. In times like this is when we realize the value of a friend like Omba. It provides hope, constant support, reliable income, and keeping us all together, keeping our pots filled and our fires burning. A motivation to do better, live better, and expect better. If one day the unthinkable happens and Omba is no more, it will be a sad time for our Namibian rural population. Therefore, let's keep the light burning at all costs.
Ons die mense is die eerste mense in die wêreld wat vandag agter gaan staan. Omba is nou die water wat vir ons nat maak. Dat onze wortels mooi groeien, dat ons vruchten kan brengen, kos kan brengen. Omba gee vir ons werk. En van daaraf leven ons.
It's just an amazing story that ostrich eggshell beads, 72,000 years ago, the ancestors of the San were making ostrich eggshell beads, and today in the 2020s, Junko women are still making those beads pretty much in the same way. And the work has evolved from fairly traditional products. This probably would have been worn like this, into something as sophisticated and contemporary as this necklace from the waterfall range. So here we are bringing the necklace to this gallery in Windhoek, and it then gets sold to customers in Europe, in America, and generating income for women, Junko women back in the Kalahari. So it's just an amazing thread of history that goes to this ostrich egg, to this contemporary jewelry. This basket I absolutely love. It's a finely woven basket in natural dyes. This asymmetry is very unique to Namibian baskets. And we've been working with these women, doing workshops and helping them evolve into these incredibly fine baskets. We've worked with the women developing different palettes, and there's another one with a slightly more yellow palette, but considered are the best baskets in Africa. What we're showing you in this short video is really a long journey of working together with rural communities, reviving ancient traditions, turning them into contemporary world-class products, and supporting the livelihoods of over 400 artisans. Even during COVID-19, we've been helping our sand communities with food and distribution of tippy taps. What we need to do now is to honour the trust that has been put in us over the last 30 years, to support marginalised sand communities and the livelihoods of rural women around Namibia. Your donation will help us get our 400 artisans back to work as soon as possible so that they can feed their families. The lives of their 2,000 family members will directly benefit from this. Please help us raise $50,000 by contributing to the Omba Artisan C19 Support Fund. No matter how big or small, this will make a difference in the lives of our artisans during COVID-19. Thank you.
Good morning, learners. What time did you wake up today? All right. I hope you have washed your face and brushed your teeth. Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mudabeti, and here with my friend Landre. Our theme for this week